Many have ideas of what their dream backyard would look like, but have any thought of the steps needed to get there? Today, I will be discussing the process of successfully renovating a backyard. With summer coming up and the weather quickly on the rise, a new backyard is an exceptionally good idea. I'll be showing you how to renovate a backyard based off the experiences I've just had with renovating my own backyard. In showing my audience how to successfully renovate a backyard, I will discuss the following: the design process, the labor process, and finally, the decor process. First, let's discuss the initial step needed to begin the renovation, the design process. According to the web article titled Planning Your Outdoor Space, written by Gretchen Roberts, Roberts states, ask yourself some basic questions. What do you want in the yard? A playground for the children? A cozy retreat? An exciting patio? What materials do you like? Brick pavers, water, sustainable plants? Don't be afraid to dream. Personally, to begin this step, I like looking for photos through Google or apps like Pinterest in order to receive new ideas and gain a better understanding of what my dream backyard would really look like. Another article by the name of Step-by-Step Backyard Renovation Process by the Outdoor Innovations Company explains that after a personal vision is created, it is time to bring that vision into a draft. This draft is basically a drawing. This drawing can be seen as a hand-drawn picture to the best of your ability, showing what you want in your backyard, or if you'd like to take it to another step, it can be seen as an AutoCAD software drawing, drawn by yourself and or a professional. Either way, this drawing should show what you want in your backyard and where you want it, the measurements of your backyard, as well as the measurements of the items within the backyard, and labels for each item that are in your drawing. The article states, this is the specific part of where your project takes place. Now that I've discussed the design process, I will be discussing the labor process. Secondly, it's time to start working on the job of the backyard renovation. Begin by removing the parts of the backyard that you want to get rid of. For example, when I renovated my backyard, I decided to remove the grass. I did that along with the removal of a diseased lemon tree in the corner of the backyard. I also removed a pile of bricks and stone that have been in the backyard for a few years that we weren't going to use. Another example of a removal that can be done in the backyard would be the removal of a backyard patio set. The labor process includes the hard work that takes place from the hands-on part of the renovation. The hardest part of the renovation can be ideas that are personal to your own backyard. In my backyard, I knew that I wanted to create a system that was economic friendly as well as very sustainable. As a result of this, I ended up creating and installing a drip irrigation system. Although this was timely, it was very worth it as an end result. The hands-on part of the process of a backyard renovation is using landscape tools such as a shovel, a rake, and a hoe. In my renovation, I used a hoe to pull up the grass and the dead grass that was in the backyard that I wanted to get rid of. I used a rake and a shovel to level out the dirt before working on top of it. And then I used edging to create sections of where I wanted to see grass, gravel, and mulch. Near the end of all the labor, a real-life vision will begin to see. Although it might not totally look beautiful yet, the beautiful aspects will be added soon. According to the article, 5 Most Common Misconceptions About Landscape Architecture, written by Stephen Cushing, he states, green, in the urban context, has unspoken qualitative value that is essential to city character and livability. Now that I've discussed the labor process, I'll be discussing the decor process. Finally, the beauty of the backyard comes into place. Finishing touches are set within the backyard to give it that complete look. As an example, this was the time gravel and mulch were brought and placed where they needed to be in the backyard. As the grass grew, I also placed a small walkable bridge connecting the concrete to the gravel, in which nobody would have to step on the new grass. This is the point where new plants can be planted throughout the backyard according to what aesthetic you initially wanted to match. If wanted, the addition of outside furniture can be used to make that final dream backyard look come to life. In conclusion, I have informed you about the 3 steps to take for a successful backyard renovation. These 3 steps include the design process, the labor process, and the decor process. Let me leave you with a quote by Rachel Carson in 1964 about how important a beautiful landscape is to a person. Man is a part of nature, and his war against nature is inevitably a war against himself. Thank you.